Hello, and welcome to the Pit Stop. My name is Alaska. What's yours? I'm so excited to be here today with our very special guest from Season 9 and soon-to-be Season 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race. The exquisite Eureka O'Hara is here. Hi.
Hi, sis. How are you? Oh, bitch, I'm so excited to be here. I could literally die happy.
It's on.
Yeah.
Please don't die, though. Just to catch up on what happened, last episode, Ben de la Creme exited out of the competition of her own volition.
I mean, at first I'm like sitting there and I'm like, are you worried that the fans are like reading you and calling you shady for sending Morgan home the way you did? And is this your way to fix that? I mean, that's what I get from it. You know, is this your way to redeem this idea that Ben de la Creme is still the one, the only, the truest Miss Congeniality? Because if so, bitch got good game.
I know.
Okay? There's no way not to fall in love with someone who, when they have been the strongest contender this entire season, decides, I'm going to sacrifice myself and allow this child to come back. I mean, that's insane. I mean, it's like, is she Jesus?
You come from the pageant world.
Yeah.
Where they will sit down with your scorecards and they will say, here's what's f***ed up about you one by one.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, in pageantry, I always looked at it as constructive criticism because I have a lot to thank pageants for. If I hadn't been judged for every single part of myself, I wouldn't be a polished queen today. And I think that's what RuPaul is asking you to do as an all-star. It's like, you have to take consideration of what you've seen, what do you think is the best, and what do you think deserves to continue in the competition. She's like, baby, you want to be on the same level as me? Then here's some of my power. Can you handle it?
Exactly.
And maybe Ben couldn't handle it.
Let's talk about Bebe Zahara Benet.
Yeah.
She has decided to withhold her lipstick selection.
Right. I think at this point, she's like, baby, I need to keep this from them because this might be somebody who can boot me out.
Exactly.
You know?
Very few girls in the room at this point.
Right.
Let's talk about the main challenge.
Okay.
This is an acting challenge.
Yes.
Okay. And the title of the film is My Best Squirrel Friends Drags Maids Wedding Trip. What'd you think?
My favorite character was clearly Trixie. I mean,
Sharon Frockovich.
Frockovich slayed my game.
Yeah.
I had to scream literally when she took that baby's hand and moved the hair.
And Trixie was unsure at first.
Yeah, I was surprised too that Trixie was even unsure.
Sometimes on paper you can see a role and you're like, I don't really know where this is going to, where the laughs are gonna come from.
Yeah.
If it's not huge, but she took it and she gave it this like bitchy,
perfect,
rude, crass attitude. And let's talk about Octavia.
Oh, I mean, Shangela slayed it for me.
Oh, I mean, God bless the queen who has to go up against Shangela in an acting challenge.
Girl.
I mean, God bless you.
I mean,
she's incredible. Yeah.
I can't with her. And it's come so natural. You know, when Homegirl walked in and she was like, yeah, girl, we can tell. That's immediately, it's like, oh, she's already here.
Yeah.
She was almost the moderator of the whole challenge in a way. But I think that once we see that, if she can slay that, she should be the winner this week for me.
What did you think of Bebe's role as the queen?
I mean, Shangela was actually cracking me up. Everything that she had to say about Bebe, I was thinking. And it was pretty funny. Because she's like, literally, Bebe's playing Bebe in a gray wig right now. You know what I mean? Like, mama!
It's hard to make that work when you're in a scene with 4 other
bitches wanting the crown, yeah. But I love Bebe. I wanted to see a little more from her. And this is top 5, you know?
Exactly.
This is the time to have no boundaries whatsoever. That's another thing. Some of the girls for me in this challenge were reserved.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, baby. Trixie and Shangela gave me what I needed. They had no fear whatsoever. And at this point, top 5, All Stars 3, you should not be afraid.
Yeah.
RuPaul tells you every step of the way, make me laugh. Don't be afraid to push boundaries. This is drag. That's what we're doing already. Go all the way every single step. That's my motto.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
What did you think of Lala, which was Kennedy's character?
Kennedy, for me, her personality's like semi-bland already. You know, she's like very monotone all the
Right.
time. So it's interesting for me to see her as a character and just still give me monotone, you know?
Right.
And I'm like, give me something extra. And the dancer that she is, what if she'd have come in just hitch kicking back to back and dropped down and did that little sky kick?
We love those sky kicks.
I think she could have went really far with it. All of them could have done better except Trixie and Shangela to me.
Yeah.
They sold what I needed.
Yeah.
The other three kind of faltered. Morgan had huge heels to feel.
Yeah.
And you come in not making a single noise? I'm sorry, but literally, Morgan was bad. It was bad.
She was bad.
Even her quack was awkward, bitch.
What?
Ross finally got her to quack. I don't even understand. I mean, give us a call. Give us something.
What noise would you have made if you were assigned the beige swan?
Oh, but if I was the beige swan, I'd have come in too loud. Quah! Anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Quah! Cool, cool. Quah! Right. Bitch,
Yes.
we are a flock of motherfucking beige swans in this moho.
Let's talk about the runway.
Yeah, favorite part.
How do you think the girls did in this exquisite runway shot?
Okay, the Red for Filth runway. I think the looks were cute, actually. There was a couple. Shangela's was fun. I love that it blew up. Like, I'm like, okay, bitch.
It was like a virus. Like
It
just
was.
Like
We were
loved
all
it.
looking at a virus under a microscope when we saw Shangela walk the runway tonight. I like Trixie's. I think it was simple, but I love
Yeah.
the comic relief of it.
Yeah.
You know, honey, I'm gonna read that head to death kind of
Yeah.
thing. And she gave like that teacher-esque thing. Like,
Very that.
and it's red for filth, so she also did a play on words with the books, and you know, then she had the red shorts, so they can't say, oh, you're not wearing red. She's like, no, bitch, got my red on. And I loved Bebe's actually a lot.
Now, Bebe's look. Did
Yeah.
you like the mask or the mask coming off?
I couldn't tell if it was like a cowl piece that was covering most of her face.
Right.
So the eyes were all you could see was like the glitter accents. And then I noticed once she stopped and they showed her without the mask on that she had a mask on the whole time.
Yeah.
The without the mask was definitely my favorite if I had to choose.
What'd you think of Kennedy's very pageant look?
Yes, I mean, well, Kennedy, she peels the corner giving you pageant every time, right?
Truth.
I mean, she is existential Texas Southern pageant girl. It was beautiful, but I needed a little wow factor myself too.
Right. Let's talk about the lip sync for your legacy.
Oh, my Lanta. For me, Shangela, I was a little worried about the beginning of her outfit. I thought something was gonna like start falling apart. When she took it off, like I thought it was gonna explode into something.
I did
It was
too.
gonna be a big old gown or something. It was definitely a mockery of big people, which I do not appreciate all the time.
Right.
But I think that she did it with fun and love.
And I think it was a risk for her to do this. But I think she assigned it a character
Yeah.
that
okay.
was really funny and thought out and effective. And I think if it was done irresponsibly, it could have been one note and really stupid.
Yeah, I definitely thought Trixie did good too, though. That green hair was to die for, right? Slime time realness. But that catsuit was way too simple and I hated it. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry. To me, it was just that simple pink catsuit next to Shangela's exciting rip away into a fat person. There was
Right.
no way to stand up to that,
Yeah.
you know, in just a pink catsuit.
Shangela makes the decision. Do you think it was the right decision to send home Morgan?
Yeah, I think the right decision was Morgan. Morgan really needed to come in and wow and awe
Yeah.
all of the girls, including the judges, including the world. And sadly, she wasn't able to. It would have been completely unfair to Bebe and to Kennedy to send either of them home at this point.
Yeah. Next week is the finale. We're
Wow.
there. We made it.
Wow.
Who do you think is the one to beat going into the finale?
I mean, for me, right now, I think all four of these girls have done incredible work this season. With Ben de la Creme gone, it really has put the spotlight on Shangela. Shangela is someone that, you know, we forget about from time to time. No matter how many boxes the bitch pops out of, there's something about Shangela that we sometimes look over. And I
Yeah.
think that she's come into this season and she's like, oh no, baby, you're gonna remember me this time.
Exactly.
Third time is a charm.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me, Alaska. Honestly, it's been an honor to be inside of you.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for watching this very special episode of The Pit Stop. Make sure you tune in next time for the exciting conclusion of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 3. Oh. Oh yeah, let's clap. Let's clap it out.
Cheers. Cheers to everyone, honey.
Clap.
And then take a sip of your drink when you don't want to say what you really want to say.
Hey, squirrel friend. When one video ends, just open up another one. It's called binge viewing. Go ahead. I support you.